afternoon, good morning, Sawadee Cap. Come Badi Mai, how are you doing? Sawadee Don Ciao, which is good morning, because it's still the morning. I think it is about, what time is it? About 9 o'clock. No, is it now? I don't know. 11:15, 11:16. About 9 o'clock. God, time flies so much. Oh, happy Easter Monday. For instance, if you're celebrating Easter, happy Easter Monday. And yeah, it's the end of Songkran here in Thailand. It's a Monday, 1 Jan. And let's review the, what's it called, what happened in the last 24 hours at City. With the ladies anyway, so for instance, and yeah. Yeah, so I hope you're doing well. Hope you had a nice Easter lunch. Don't really do Easter in Thailand, for instance. The English shops, they do Easter, and the English and the American kind of restaurants, etc., do kind of a lunch, but it's the same as a Sunday roast lunch, etc. But you've got to pay for it, and yeah, so it's not. So basically, just didn't really do much. Anyway. But Songkran is more to me, for instance, because Songkran's our New Year's celebration, and that's finished now. For instance, and everybody's gone back to work. So yeah, so we can crack on, and hopefully, we're still 40 degrees, 30 plus degrees. Feel like 40 temperature, and then we're a lot of the end of the summer season, or the hot season, the high season. And then then we got the end of the hot season, and then it'll come to the rainy season, and that'll go all the way down to Christmas. Will be and the second high season. Yeah, so yeah. So we have hot seasons and hot seasons and rainy seasons, and cold seasons. But the cold seasons last about this month. Anyway, let's move on. So I hope you're doing well. So, for instance, yeah, I was watching the game yesterday. It was I did put on my thing 3 o'clock kickoff, and again, times it's a 1 o'clock kickoff, and even the guys kicking off, etc. It was 2 o'clock when they kicked off. I thought it was 3 o'clock. My God, I'm really, for instance, with my timings. Anyway, so I do apologise for that. Anyway, so I was watching the game. For instance, I thought we started off very, very well. Let's go for the our starting lineup, because there was a few additions off the injury list, even though I think we still had 11 injuries. So we started off with Keating in goal, Caspari, Pryor, Kanak, welcome back, Ozabi, Alexandri, Hasakawa, Coombs, Park, welcome back, Murphy, Caroline Nicol. So for instance, and we had Lazel, who came on the 62nd minute, and Winifred came on the 76th minute. On the bench we had Annette, Yamasita, Startup, Ogani, Thomas, Lewis, and Davis. So we had a few more back for the game. For instance, I thought we started off very, very well, and got the early goal from. So we got the early goal from what's it called? Caspari, was it Caspari? Yeah, Karen Caspari, fantastic cross by my favourite player at the time. Etc. I was begging to get more play, which was Kieran Nichols, and absolutely fantastic player. And it's Caspari, and I like the fact that she grabbed the. Because it's her best friend, isn't it? Mary Fowler, and a Mary Fowler t-shirt, wishing her well. But overall, I thought we started off very well. I thought we had a good few shots, etc., and a good tacking. And unfortunately, for instance, what happens to us at the moment, a bit of bad luck. For instance, they get a free kick, and it was sister to sister, really. It was a goal there. And they hit. They got the second. They got an equaliser. Not saying that they didn't deserve it. They regrouped. They were okay. They were like the men's team. I was watching the men's team against City, the City men, etc. And I thought they were for similar games, similar. And I thought City were the better team, but I thought that they always posed a threat. Didn't do much, etc. Especially in the second half, and then they had that one shot, which another header, very similar to the first one. But overall, for instance, I thought we were the better side throughout. It was just the finishing, etc. A clear penalty. What the hell is the referee not seeing what I am seeing? Because she went straight through. She went straight through, and she already eyed for goal. She got picked up the ball. She realised she went straight through, and you could clearly see that she was going to go the way through. She was not looking for the penalty, and she was a clear takedown by the what's it called, the Everton defender. And I'm sorry, I just don't understand why was that not brought up. The biased commentator, for instance, I was listening to, who was very, very happy to spot out Man City's flaws, was also kind of waved it away a little bit. And I just don't understand. I'm surprised Nick didn't talk about it or anybody else talk about it, but I thought it was a clear penalty. Best player on the pitch, as far as I'm concerned, a Brazilian. So and every time she got the ball, I thought she made something happen. It was great to see. For instance, sorry, I do. It's great. Yeah, great to see. Jess Part back. That was good. And also, Rebecca can get in the 60 minutes. I thought we were the better team overall. I thought towards the end, Everton were kind of like, especially the goalkeeper was kind of running down the clock a little bit, you could say. But I thought, for instance, we had some pretty good chances, and we should have got the game stowed up. But unfortunately, we didn't. And for instance, but the plus is the fact that United drew against West Ham. So 0-0. So what's the goal? So that would have been great if we got the 3 points. It would have made us a lot closer to them. But unfortunately, for instance, but he keeps it as the interview with Nick Cushing afterwards was, it was like put it back in status quo. So nobody's further forward, nobody's further back. But we've got to beat Leicester next week, and then we go to the stinky Old Trafford, etc., and see what we can get. But it was nice. But again, what was nice to see Nick saying, well, hopefully we'll get more players back in the next few weeks, as towards the end of the season, and hopefully we can do that. But overall, I think, for instance, we were after the better team. I thought we were unlucky. We had more shots, more attacks. For instance, again, Everton were like Everton. The men huffed and puffed. Didn't they're taking 4 points off us now. If they would have been the first time ever they've done a double against us, they would beat us. But I thought we were the better team. Big up to the crowd. I thought the crowd was good. Bit quiet in the second half. Noticeable mentioned by the commentator, who was, again, for instance, whoever talking whatever he could talk about Man City, he did so. That was my view. But I think overall, for instance, we were with a better team. We'll just look at it. It was just as I said, like held to a frustrating a draw. And Caspari, for instance, after her interview, she said they were gutted, and they were gutted not to win. And and they have every right to be so. I think the game went on longer. For instance, we would have broken down. But again, it was just that cutting edge we didn't have. Just like the men's team, I was watching the men, etc. Before Nicole Ryder scored. But the women was very similar. Just need that with that Bunny Shaw thing that to do what's it called, a Lauren Hemp thing, etc. For instance, but when you've got so many injuries like City have, what can you expect? But overall, for instance, I thought we were. I was quite happy to see how the fact we didn't lose. We stopped the rot there, and that, for instance, and we're still, for instance, heading. We've still got a chance of getting the Champions League. It's going to be difficult. Again, less games, but we've got to definitely cannot lose, and we've got to get some from Salford. Anyway, so Trafford, Salford, wherever they are. What was also interesting yesterday was the Champions Leagues over the weekend as well, the Saturday and the Sunday, where Arsenal lost against Lyon at home. Don't care, I'm bitter. And Chelsea got stuffed by Barcelona. Barcelona. Not everybody can beat Barcelona. Barcelona, Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea. Call me grumpy. Call me a bad loser. Whatever you want to call me. I don't care. Let's go. Having Barcelona stuffing Chelsea. Lovely. So they can't get the treble, quadruple, or whatever they think they're getting. and because at the moment it feels like the Chelsea thing, the butter made, and the meter and a half, kiss, 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 Chelsea. So yeah, and yeah. So what's it got? But it was nice to see Barcelona beating Chelsea first leg. It's going to make it very difficult to get to get through now. And Arsenal losing against Lyon there, but Arsenal have got to go to Lyon now, and it's not going to be easy. So yeah, it kind of put a smile on my face, and United dropping points against West Ham as well. So not all doom and gloom, as Nick Cushing said. There's a lot of positives to take, and again we go again. So for instance, and I don't think Chelsea, United, Arsenal, or any other team in the WSL would be where they are right now if they had injuries, the amount of injuries that Man City had. And so I have to say congratulations to the ladies, for instance, for getting your head down and putting up with the situations and still coming back, fighting, and showing a great deal of respect, and the fans being there as well. So really, yeah. So, but let's move on to Leicester. See if we can get we can get out from Leicester, and we'll So see what Nick's got to say, and so hope we can get a few more players back. And I got congratulations to the ladies. Unfortunately, we didn't get there. Just away. Stupid. Needed VAR in the women's game otherwise, because that was a clear penalty for me. I don't understand why. She was clearly on the way to goal. She clearly got fouled. I do not understand what the referee were looking at, but yeah. And I'm damn certain if that was Everton going down, there would be a lot more uproar than there is. Sorry, it would be. Anyway, so I'm going to get going. So, sorry, cat from Thailand. Coming to Thailand, take care. Don't be stupid. Respect the rules. Helmets, t-shirts, and yeah, it's not Benidorm, it's Thailand. So respect the rules. Okay, so sorry, cat from Thailand, and I'll speak to you this week, etc., with the interview from Nick on the Leicester game, and see what he has to say. See if he's getting good news. So, sorry, cat from Thailand, and I'll speak to you soon. Like and subscribe. Tell me what you think. True Blue Thai from Thailand. Take care.